Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I thought I'd introduce you to the newest member of our family. This is Ruby. She is a French Bulldog, a puppy, and we absolutely adore her. We got her so that Penelope had a friend to play with and we are just so in love. Some of you might have seen her on my Instagram stories, so I thought I'd introduce her to my YouTube friends as well. So today's video is going to be all about my hair care routine, who colours my hair, cuts it. I'm going to tell you all about the products that I love to use and just generally how I maintain it, style it, keep it thick and healthy. So if you want to know everything there is to know about my hair, then just keep on watching. So the question I get asked most is who colours my hair. I get people stopping me all the time asking me, and recently I've been going to a man called Jack Howard. Jack is a colourist for L'Oreal and he's also won the Marie Claire Best Colourist Award of 2018. So I completely trusted him when doing my hair. Jack approached me and asked if I wanted to work with him, and he works in the Paul Edmonds Salon in London on Brompton Road. So Jack's coloured my hair 4 times now. The first time it was just correcting what was wrong with it before. So Jack uses balayage on me, and the first time I went to see him, I'll show you a picture here of what my hair used to look like. I had just such a build up of highlights and they were like super blonde and white, and then underneath my hair was really dark, so it didn't blend very well together. So the first time I saw Jack, he spent that time blending all my hair together. He used 2 colours, so one that was slightly darker to blend the top of my hair to underneath, and then one that was slightly lighter to blend underneath my hair to the top of my hair. And already just after that first time I noticed such a huge difference in my hair. And then after, Jack just used one colour in my hair, which was a lighter blonde to brighten it a bit more, and that is what I've been getting ever since. So with the balayage, it goes all throughout your hair, and Jack kind of, I don't really know the correct terminology, but he kind of like hand paints the colour into my hair so that it all blends so seamlessly. You don't get any stripes that you would usually get from highlights, and everything just blends so beautifully. And I always ask for blonde around the frame of my face because I just think it makes you look a lot more radiant. On me, I just find it really flattering to have it quite blonde framing my face. I also have blonde underneath here so that when I tie my hair up in a ponytail, you can still see it's lovely and blonde, whereas before it was quite dark. So when I was tying my hair up, my head just looks so dull. Since then, I've seen Jack another 2 times. I think I go around every 10 weeks. The last time I left it 3 months, which was quite a while, and I really did notice the difference. My hair was looking quite dull on the roots, but it was still beautifully blended. It's not like with highlights that when you grow it out, you can just see a line. You couldn't even tell that my hair was growing out. It just looked a little bit dull. So the last time I saw Jack was this creation right here, and I noticed such a huge difference. I'm so happy with it. It looks beautiful. So I will leave all of Jack's details in the description box below so you can check him out. Then for haircut, I always used to have a blunt cut until I went to the Paul Edmonds Salon and I had a man called Alfie blow drying my hair. Alfie cut my hair for me and he added in some long layers. So we didn't go too short, we kept the length, but he added in some long layers, which means when I blow dry it or curl it like this, it just has so much more volume. And I'm going to continue getting long layers because I was always terrified of getting layers. I don't know why, I just always had a blunt cut. I kept it so simple, but I found it really hard to like style my hair. Like every time I'd curl it or straighten it or blow dry it, it would just be so heavy on the ends and it wouldn't really keep the shape or the style. And before, if I was to kind of have my hair over like this, it would just sit dead flat, it would have no volume. Now I can kind of have my part like wherever I want, and it just always looks great. Unbelievably happy with what Alfie's done to my hair. Again, I will put all his social media and everything in the description box below if you want Alfie to cut your hair. The shampoo and conditioner that I've been using at the moment are from the Colourist collection. I've been using this since I've been seeing Jack. Before, I was using Pantene, which I think most people know has silicone in it, and I never really saw a problem with my hair because it always just kept it so smooth and glossy. And then when I stopped using Pantene, I switched to something by L'Oreal, I think. I can't entirely remember which one I was using, but it was just a random one because I was experimenting with different shampoos and conditioners. But I noticed that my hair was getting so knotty after I'd washed it. It was like almost impossible to brush through. The hair at the nape of my neck would just go into this massive knotted clump. So I decided to go to a more luxury brand like Colourist, spend a bit more money on my shampoo and conditioner, and since using these two I've really noticed a big difference. So I use two different shampoos. This one here is for colour treated or highlighted hair, so I've been using this one at the moment, and then the conditioner I've been using is for damaged lengths and ends, because I do find that's where my hair tends to get the most damaged. I do blow dry it and style it quite a lot, so I just find that this keeps my hair really nice and smooth. It doesn't get too knotty and it keeps it looking super shiny. The other shampoo that I use is also by Colourist, and it is the strengthening shampoo that is for brittle, damaged hair and split ends, and it just looks like this. I'll link this in the description box below. So I kind of switch between the two. Colourist have all different ranges, so if you're interested in buying the Colourist shampoos, these ones that I use might not necessarily work for you, so just kind of read about all the different ones that they've got. This is how I've been styling my hair recently. I just find it is the quickest and easiest way to get my hair done. So personally, I love my hair to look like I've had a big bouncy blow dry, but blow drying it takes forever. I do have a tutorial on my channel which I will link in the description box below on how I would blow dry it if I've got more time or if it's for a special occasion, but for every day I do not have time to do that. I don't have time to use heated rollers or my Pro Blow kit, so I just want something super quick and easy. So I'm going to show you how I would normally style my hair. So obviously first I would wash it with my Colourist shampoo and conditioner. Then in preparation for blow drying, I usually like to use a leave-in conditioner. The one I'm loving at the moment is this one by Kevin Murphy. This is their leave-in repair treatment, and it just says it repairs and restores damage where it's most needed. Lightweight leave-in conditioning treatment strengthens hair to reduce breakage. So I apply this to damp hair and then I brush my hair through and then I just start blow drying it. There are a few different brands that I like, but this is just the one that I love at the moment. I also like this one by 72 Hair. This one has a heat protectant in it, so that is even better. Then I just take my hair dryer. This one is by Mark Hill. I did have a you guys know what I mean, but it broke off the end of my hair dryer, so now I don't have one. But I mean, it still works just as good. And then I like to use a soft bristled brush. This is by Denman. Again, I'll link it in the description box below. I used to use Tangle Teasers all the time and I still love them. I just find this one is working better for me at the moment. It doesn't tug on my hair, it just kind of glides through. This one is also really good after you've styled your hair because it's so gentle, it won't knock the style out of your hair. So love this brush. So when I'm blow drying my hair, I just section it. So I start by drying the underneath section and I just use my brush and I use this to like smooth through the hair whilst I'm drying it. So I like to dry my hair as straight as possible and I concentrate mostly on the roots because I find that the ends just dry quite straight naturally anyway. It's always the roots for me that go super curly. So once I've done the bottom section, I move on and I start drying the top sections of my hair in exactly the same way. I don't have it on a super high heat. I have it on the fastest it can go, but with a medium heat. Then when I get to the crown section of my hair, I blow dry this forward, and this is just going to help keep a lot of the volume into my hair. So as you can see, when I push my hair back, it's really like poofy and it's got so much volume in it. And I just like to use my fingers and make sure that all my hair is super dry. Then to style my hair, I'm using my GHD straighteners. These are the new ones, so they are rounded, which means it makes it super easy to curl your hair and your hair just glides past the barrels. When I use my straighteners, I just style the ends. It's really important just to concentrate on the ends. That's why I spend so much time blow drying it straight, because if you start straightening the roots of your hair, it's going to make your hair go flat. So you don't want to do that. Just concentrate on the ends. So what I do is I clamp the hair and then I twist the styler round and down at the same time, and you can touch the outside of the straighteners, they don't get hot. That really helps keep a good grip of the styler and helps to rotate it round. So I do this throughout the whole bottom of my hair, and then I take down the next section and I start doing that to the sides. And I sort of pick up medium sections, not too big because it ends up coming out of the straightener, but not too small because you don't want small tight curls. You want it to look like you've had a lovely bouncy blow dry, but without the effort of doing all of that. Then when I get to the crown of my hair, I take up sections and I curl the hair backwards and up. And this again is just going to help to keep the volume in your hair. So I do that until I get to the front piece, and again I do not put the straighteners on the roots of my hair, only at the ends, and then I curl up and back, and it honestly looks like I've had a blow dry, but I haven't. And that takes me all of 5 minutes to create that style in my hair using my GHDs. And then I like to use a bit of oil just to hydrate my hair, get rid of any frizziness. I really like this one by L'Oreal. It's like the perfect handbag size as well. So I usually just use 1 pump of this and put that mainly in the ends of my hair, but I do also run it through the front, and then whatever's left over on my hands I just gently put into my roots. Not too much because you don't want to make your hair greasy, but I do find that I often get frizzy roots. Another oil I like to use is the one by 72 Hair. There are so many hair oils out there. I feel like they pretty much all do the same, but I think that's it. I mean, my hair care is pretty simple. Just try not to overstyle your hair. Use lots of nourishing shampoos, conditioners, leave-in conditioners and hair oils to help prevent any breakage or damage. But hopefully some of these tips and products are going to help you with your hair. And if you're looking for a colorist and a hairstylist, then check the description box because I've put Jack and Alfie's details down there. I also just wanted to quickly mention about these gorgeous flowers that I've got from Grace Flower Box. They are so beautiful. They look amazing in my room. They are white roses, and these roses last for 1 to 3 years depending on how you look after them. So keep them out of like harsh sunlight and everything, but they should last up to 3 years, and they smell beautiful. I've had these for like maybe 3 months now and they still smell lovely. And I just wanted to show you because I thought they're so beautiful, and I thought that some of you might like something like this. You can get them as a gift or just buy them for yourself so that your room looks beautiful and smells beautiful. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, then please do give it a thumbs up, and if you've got any hair care tips, then put them in the comments below because I'd love to know, and I'm sure everyone else would love to know. But that is it. I'm going to love and leave you. If you want to know anything else, if you've got any more questions, then leave them in the comments below and I'll message you back. But that is everything. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.